looks like there's still bend down here. So we're looking for sheds today and going on a walk. I need it out, so this is what I'm doing. And considering a couple of weeks ago, the snow it's actually 52 degrees outside, and it's really nice out. And we had a couple of feet of snow, and it looks like it's mostly cleared up. Birds are out, sun's shining, it's a nice day out today. Looks like we got another deer rub, it looks like. It's not fresh, but hopefully keep a close eye out, as long as the porcupines didn't get to them. We might find some sheds. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture here. Today, hopefully, if I can get down in the bottom, we're gonna go have a look-see if A, there's still ice on the pond down here, and B, if I can get close enough to get a peek underneath. Hold on a second. That's better. Had a thorn stuck in my hand. Needed to get that out. It was starting to bug the heck out of me. Here's a big old pine tree. He's lost a few limbs this year. Not bad though. He's doing good. Nothing yet. Hopefully we find something today. I said this is a new camera, and from what I tested it on the dogs. It has some good quality. It's good quality imaging anyway. I think I'm gonna have to adjust something because this takes between 10 and 5 minutes of clip each. So we'll see if we can fix that later, because I want it full on endless video. I mean, it's not like it's turning itself off like for 5 minutes and then turning back on to record. That I don't care. I mean, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice little camera for what I got for it. But this does keep my hands free, and I am able to pick up stuff this year, let you have a look at it, and go from there. A little windy today, but it's not bad out. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. Nice, it's warm compared to what it has been. Still got some snow. I'm not picking up any camera cards today, so it's just a walk. Enjoying the peace and quiet. Maybe we'll see something, find something, maybe we won't. A lot of your critters won't be out because it's still too cold, but deer, raccoons, hopefully not, but maybe the occasional bear. The one truth about that is they actually do not hibernate like people think they do. They will get up and find food, so they do not sleep all winter. 1 year, around the time that we moved into the house that we're living in now, our bird feeders kept getting destroyed, and one morning we're looking outside and it's snowing real good. Thought nothing of it, and I see this juvenile black bear meandering down the road, and you can tell that he had just took care of our bird feeders again. So no, they do not hibernate all winter long. I'm also looking into something that we've been thinking about for a while. And I believe here's the perfect spot for it. I'm not going to say what it is. Not going to go into detail or anything like that. It'll be a surprise when it happens. And it will be something very, very interesting and uncommon around here. We'll just say that much. And since it's right there, it'll go. Okay. Be down a little further than I expected, but you can have it there. Like that tree fell, and it looks like, yep, the pond is thawed. There's still snow on the ridge over there, but I think, and it's up pretty high, I think I'm going to go ahead and try and test the waterproof box that this came in. So we will do that. This hunting camp's normally right there. Okay, so there's going to be a few trees about right. Don't mind me. I am taking pictures of a project. Part of a project I'm gonna want to do this year, so that would be right here. That tree is the start. Anyway. In later videos, I might mention what's going on. Not quite sure yet. It's a project is all I can say. That's all I can say. Nice down here. There's not much snow. The creek is good and high. Like I said, here in a bit, I will be testing to see how well the waterproof part of it works. Hopefully we can get you guys some more interesting videos. Because I think an underwater viewing would be a good idea. and I see a bunch of tiny fish hitting the water. I'm not sure I want to get down in there because that's all muck, but really, let's see how bad this is. I have my boots on, so I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about, is this going to hold me? Barely. So, I'm standing right now and I'm slightly sinking, so these are muck boots, so I'm not really too concerned. But I did want to get over here and see if I can get pictures of down the bottom. Water's clear right now, except for, well, where I stepped anyway. But I was hoping to get somewhere a little deeper. But this will be fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Because this is going to be something new for me. So. And there's no way I'm going to be able to get over to where the dock is that we built. I can get over there, but I ain't going to be able to stretch that far to get anything. So what I'll do is I'll turn this off and set you up. I am leaving that camera there. We'll check back on it in a little bit. I'm just going to walk away from it. I see my bridges and whatnot need to be cleaned back up. Fresh moss. Got crow's feet coming up, which is, you know, these guys here. They're a vine. And normally there is princess pine that comes up here too, but I don't see any of those yet. And yes, I will be getting better at doing 2 cameras and angles and whatnot at once. But I'm still working on that a little bit. It's nice down here. Most of the snow is gone. It is, I'd say, about 50 to 52 degrees outside. And as cold as it was this winter, this feels like really warm to me. So I have my sweater, but I have it wrapped around my waist right now. So let's go back, and when we get back home, see if there's anything under that crevice I stuck you guys in, and basically go from there. There it goes. And back to recording. Did this. This is it. Hopefully you guys got some good views down there, because I wasn't going to try and trek through that mud, and who knows what was under that crevice. Actually, we are going to go ahead and go down through here. A little windy today, but it actually feels nice. It's cool, it's not freezing, and it's not hot out. So that's a big plus in itself. As you see, there's still snow down here. Not much left, but just enough to where it can be slippery. Yes, I have my muck boots on, but that's not going to be worth a darn if it's going to decide to make me slide. It's going to make me slide. So there would be no two doubts about that. And right here is where I'm not going to go any further than this, even though I would love to get down there, but I'm not risking that. At least, well, I might be able to, as long as I'm careful. But this is our deck. And as high as it is, the water looks nice and clear. Hardly any debris. It's absolutely gorgeous. We gotta do some clearing out, but this is pretty much it for that. Don't see much in the way of fishies at the moment. They are probably clear down in the bottom. No clue how deep it is. We'll just leave it at that. Now, I don't see any rubbings down here like we did up top. So we're going to go ahead back to the top, look around again, make sure that I didn't miss anything. It's beautiful out here. I love it. It seriously could not get any better than this. It really could not. And this year you will get various different photos from me. I know you guys have been watching what I record here, and basically it's been the same thing, and I do apologize for that. But this year there are going to be a few places that I'm going to go to. We are in Pennsylvania, so I will be heading over to Bilges Rocks and record through there. See if I can get my fat rear end in through some of the crevices that I used to go into. And then there are trails in Rockton on the mountain. I've always wanted to go up through those trails. I will be doing those this year. I will make sure to wear my boots due to the fact that those trails are known for their rattlesnakes. So I will be taking my boots and my walking stick, and hopefully not find any. That's just me. Now the long, rigorous journey up this stupid hill. Love it down here, but it's a pain in the ass to get up. So like any other time, I am going to take my time and not worry about it. And if you guys are wondering what this trail is, it technically isn't a trail. It's a tram road. And they used to log down here. And basically this is what was left. Easier for us to get down on through and to get the truck down here occasionally. But it's not a bad walk. I love it here, and just to come out here and sit, it's peaceful. That's got some fresh holes in it. If it's angled right, you see that tree right there? It's got some holes in the bottom. That one I have to say is dead. And we're going to keep moving because wind's blowing. It's swaying real good. I'll have to let him know to cut that down. But no antlers yet. I said I see a lot of buck rubs. And basically their antlers come in, and they'll get that velvet. Of course, after a while, it gets itchy, so they rub up against the tree. Not sure if you can see right here or not. Rub up against the tree to get the velvet off their antlers. And that's what you get during the fall, are the nice smooth antlers that you see hanging on people's walls. And if you're wondering about that velvet, yes, they do eat that. Because that velvet has nutrients in it. And it's good for them. So, actually, there is princess pine coming up. If you look and see the green that's along the forest floor here, not only do you see moss, but the green that's on the forest floor is called princess pine. That's all the higher they get, maybe 2-3 inches in height. They basically look like a mini pine tree, is what it looks like. So that's what that is. Actually, basically, this right here is princess pine. This is all the taller it gets. Real soft. The needles don't hurt you. Smells wonderful though. And they grow all over the place here. But it is good to be out here in my element. I enjoy it out here. This is basically, it's home. Give me this over town, city life any day. Why do I feel that way? People are too loud. Towns and cities are too loud, too busy. People need to slow down and look, listen, and if you're lucky enough, nature will answer back, and it'll answer back in ways that you wouldn't expect. And that's what I love about here. you get to be out here, and I hope you guys enjoy being out here with me. I would like to do more. I would like to get my subscribers up, get that going. Yes, this winter I've did a bit of a different route, and I did audio stories, and my recent stories have been about the cryptids, and it's, you know, something that fascinates me. It doesn't fascinate everybody. But hey, why not? They say if you open your ears and your eyes, you can see stuff that you would have never thought possible, let alone exist. There's plenty of things around here plenty of uncharted places. That, how can you say that there's nothing undiscovered here? A vast world, and a good portion of it has yet to be discovered. And you know what? Maybe it will be someday, maybe it won't. But while we're here, we can enjoy the thought of it. While we're here, we can enjoy things that a lot of people don't get a chance to enjoy. Those are some wide tracks. And I don't know if that's because of the snow, but those are some awful big tracks, and they are very, very wide. So let's see here. Those are very wide tracks. I do apologize for that, because I know I just blocked the camera for a little bit. Oh, that too. But hey, why not? Why not? You know, funny, the last time I was here, I was up on top of the upper ridge there, and I'm walking through, not paying attention, and a ruffed grouse went up into the trees. They must have been hiding there. It scared the living daylights out of me. They are hard to spot, but they are so loud when they take off. Nope, I can't reach that. I can reach this one though if I wanted to. But I'm going to wait because there is a recipe that I want to share with you guys. It's white pine with filtered water and sugar. And apparently when this is done and you leave it for a few days, you don't mess with it or whatever, it ferments. And it almost tastes like a Sprite. That will be on a later day, because I don't feel like trying to do that now because everybody's home. And yeah, I want to get out here on a day that I actually have the van, and I can get out here on a day off, come home, and then do that for you guys. And I notice here, which I didn't see this before, and this tends to happen if you see in front of me a tree growing in between two branches. So as for me, things like this I leave alone for very good reasons. I'm not superstitious, but I do respect what's here, and that is something I don't want to mess with. Again. Needles. Thorns. Into my skin, they hurt. Oh yeah, this is home. We have apple trees growing here. We do have a fire pit here. He actually wants to clean out this back ridge full of pine trees and whatnot, and we're gonna do a project if I can get him decided and set on it. But these cages here have apple trees in them. A good portion of them are nice and tall, and a couple of them need to catch up. But they're doing very, very well. I absolutely love it in here. Knowing that I need to go back to the house, and I'm making soft pretzels for tonight. I don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave. I just don't want to leave. Oh, there's a tree that needs to be knocked down. There's one right there too. But as much as I would love to stay out here, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I might film in between. Please like and subscribe. It's well appreciated. Out of everything that I've done lately, this is what I love to do. and I'm going to stick with it. See you later.